Hi, we are coming to you from a very, very special location. I'm not alone, I've got Godwin with me, but we are in a very special location. I've got a massive grin on my face. Why is that? Because we're coming from none other than the beautiful home of football that is Vicarage Road. There we go. I'm home, Godwin, I'm home.
Yes, you are. We're home for the Hornets here. And you know what? Watford Football Club have been so welcoming today.
They have, it's been brilliant. And as I said, Godwin asked me not to show any favouritism, but, you know, this is the best ground that we could come to at all, really, isn't it? Can we just, do we have to do 12, 11 others? Can we just not?
Yeah, I think we can do 65-mile walking around this stadium. You would be happy with that, wouldn't you? Just at Watford.
I think we should do that. That's the plan for next year. Should we do that?
Yeah, maybe.
But for now, we are at Vicarage Road for our footage, for you guys to see that they have been so welcoming. They have welcomed us in to come do this, and we are here to shoot some scenes. So here we go.
Stay with us.
That's right, we were back at Vicarage Road where we finished our 2022 Walk for Autism when we walked from Leicester to Watford, and we are back this year with the Walk for Autism, the stadium tour, and we're starting and ending in Watford. And I was so happy to be back at the stadium where we finished last time, and a stadium that I might have visited once or twice in my life. But it was brilliant to be back at the Vic, and it was brilliant to be talking about Walk for Autism, the stadium tour. And before we get into more of the footage of what we did and on the day, here is how you can support the podcast and how you can donate to our GoFundMe for AnnaKennedyOnline. You can subscribe and like our YouTube channel and videos. That is the way that we can get seen by more and more people, and we rely on this to spread our message as far and wide. You can also follow us on Instagram. We are Inside the Orange. On X, we are at Orange Watts, and we have the Inside the Orange podcast Facebook page. You can also visit us at insidetheorange.co.uk. All links will be in the show notes and description. So on this page, we have got the GoFundMe link. So if you do hold your phone over the QR screen, you will be able to get that code and it will take you to our GoFundMe page. As you can see the GoFundMe link there. And the GoFundMe is on both mine and Team Goddo's links in our bios on social media, around our platform. So you are able to get to the GoFundMe page to be able to donate and share as much as you can. If you are struggling to donate, I appreciate it. Obviously, we are in a world where cost of living, we are trying to make money go as far as it can, even if it can be shared to other people so we can get as much awareness of this as we can and to try and raise as much as we can to do it. We need you guys. We are involving your clubs. We're involving you. Let's make this as big as we can make it. So we were delighted that we were given about 2 hours of access to go into the Watford areas and go and have a little look around the stadium, which was absolutely brilliant. A huge thank you to Ebony Rose, to Dave Messenger, and to Paul, who supported us really as we were going around, talking about little bits and pieces. There were parts of the stadium I haven't seen before, to be fair, and it was just nice to go around and look and spend as much time as we could in the stadium, celebrating legends such as Luther Blissett, who will be joining us on the walk, Helen Ward, and a lot of history in Watford about global representation as well. So it was really good. And the other parts as well that we will bring to you later is all about the inclusion of what we've done. Now, we are doing this Walk for Autism for the stadium tour. We are doing this for AnnaKennedyOnline. Watford and AnnaKennedyOnline do work together. So they do stuff in summer camps and things like that, summer holidays. They do bits and pieces, walk rounds, etc., tours. So this isn't just a new thing for AnnaKennedyOnline to be associated with Watford. This is something that they would do as well. And I know people like Joe Wiggins works really hard to do as many of these events as can. So it was huge to have this time. We are going to be showing you other bits and pieces, but here is just a little bit of a roundup of some of the things that we saw on our trip to Watford. So Godwin and I were on the side of the pitch at the Vic. We were having a nice little tour around the pitch as well. It was really, such a great day to go and spend together. And then he decided to challenge me in a Watford player name-off. I wonder how that turned out for him. So we're in the Graham Taylor stand. We're facing the Elton John stand, which you can see behind us. And Godwin just offered me a challenge. He wants a quiz. He wants to see if he can name more Watford players than me.
So, get this, he's the biggest Watford fan, and I am a Watford fan because I'm his mate.
Absolutely.
So, this is the competition. We'll name players, he will name one, I will name one, and then who runs out, obviously, is the biggest Watford fan, no?
Who doesn't run out is the biggest Watford fan.
Oh yes, sorry about my English.
Right, so you start, because as I say, I think, go on.
Okay, I'll start with a big name, shall I?
Go on.
Troy Deeney.
Okay, very good start. So I'll go back a bit, John Barnes.
Right, Forestieri.
Very good. I will go with Jay Demerit.
Tony Cotton.
We haven't mentioned him yet. Come on, Luther Blissett.
Oh, Luther Blissett. Of course. Oh, have you mentioned Luther Blissett?
I just did. Luther Blissett.
Oh, do I need to find another player?
Another one, please.
Delafoe.
Very good. Roberto Pereira.
Zola.
Alex Chamberlain.
Can we name not just players?
You can name whoever you want.
The Yellow Brick Road. Elton John.
Elton John. There is footage of him in a Watford shirt in a training session with Rod Stewart as well, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can have that one.
Wow.
I'm going to go for Tommy Mooney.
And I'm going to go for Graham Taylor.
However, did you think of that one?
Oh.
And I'm going to think of Nick Wright. Now, it is actually 25 years ago, I believe yesterday, that
Okay.
Nick Wright scored a bicycle kick at Wembley, another one of our stadiums we'll be going to.
Yeah.
Right, and he scored a bicycle kick in the playoff final when we beat Bolton 2-0 to go to the Premier League, as it was, for the first time.
Right.
Or as it is.
Is it on me?
It is.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, I think you're out, unfortunately, mate.
He's
So
never been here, has he? Oh my God.
Not yet.
Actually, not yet.
not yet.
Could be on the cards.
Could be.
Well, biggest Watford fan, Mr. Richard Stevens. Definitely.
Thank you very much. But yeah, we just thought we'd have a little clue. If you've got any more, please put it in the comments. If I've missed anyone that you think, oh, we need to remember. But yeah, 25 years today, or yesterday, I believe, or definitely this week, since we won 2-0 at Wembley and went up to the Premier League for the first time, as it was the Premier League, when it was the Premier League. Obviously, we were Division 1 for a long time in the 80s. You remember when it was Division 1, before the Premier League. If
Yeah, I
ever
know.
there was
I
such
know.
a thing.
Watford Football Club, we love you.
We do. There was only ever going to be one winner, wasn't there? Although, as I say, at time of recording, Cristiano Ronaldo isn't at Watford, but he still is doing as best as he ever has done. He's been selected for Euro 2024. Never say never when you're a football fan. However, yeah, I've got to say, I did win that one. I did win that one. But it was just great to just sit with Goddo, and we were just in the Graham Taylor stand as we were doing that. And as we were recording that, I did notice behind us we had some amazing words that really signified why Watford is the start and end club, why Watford being the original family club, and just why we wanted them to be the start and end for this walk. We want to involve every club. Obviously, there's no favouritism between clubs other than where I might support. However, we wanted to do this, and the next couple of bits here, we're going to include why we're doing it, and again, why it's so prominent with Watford. And we're also going to include things like the Sensory Room and the Anne sponsored stand of the, or part of the stadium for the family stand, which has been such a big part of Watford's life since Graham Taylor introduced families coming to the club back in the 70s. So here's a few bits now based on family, equality, inclusion, and why Watford was the perfect start and end club to do the Walk for Autism, the stadium tour for AnnaKennedyOnline, to and from. So we are in the Graham Taylor stand, and I just saw this behind us as we're doing it. So apologies for the dodgy kind of camera angles. We have got the massive thing. Why this is important, why Watford is the start and end club, is this is the original family club. We've got the original family stand, which we'll get some pictures of in a minute, just to our left as we are now. But these words up here, starting, equality, together, diversity, family, empowerment, respect, and inclusion. If that is not what the Walk for Autism 2024, the stadium tour, is all about, I don't know what it is really.
I know, mate. I know. And then remember, we do it together. You and us will walk 65 miles across all those stadiums, starting right here at Vicarage Road.
Absolutely. And we were on, well, we were on the Do Not Scratch Your Eyes podcast talking about why it is important that people are able to go to football regardless of their disability. Football is for everyone, and no one embodies that more than Watford Football Club. As I say, this isn't just words. I see it, I feel it. We've got the fantastic sensory room behind us over my shoulder. There's a sensory room for people to come to the game who might not be able to deal with loud noises, might not be able to deal with things that are difficult. So it's really important. And Goddo, as you do well know, we have got, we do know, AnnaKennedyOnline do spend some time at this stadium. They were here earlier this year, and I think they've even got an event this summer where they're coming back. So AnnaKennedyOnline and Watford Football Club are already aligned, already working with, and that's why we're doing it for AnnaKennedyOnline. That's why we're including Watford Football Club.
It's a big shout out to Anna Kennedy and all her team, because they work so hard to support what we're doing, and they work so hard within the field. So big shout out to you all, guys.
Absolutely. And finally, just a big shout, obviously, Dave Messenger, who is part of the EDI team at Watford. We're with Ebony Rose today, who is also part of the EDI team.
Absolutely massive thank you to them for allowing us to come and do this today. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, bless you all.
Thank you. So another massive part of Watford history as well we are going to be covering is the Anne Swanson family stand. So again, one of the first clubs in English football, not just in a division, in English football, to have a family stand.
Oh wow.
Graham
Amazing.
Taylor was one of the first managers to come to town, this football club, and want families involved. Football used to be such a kind of working class, Monday to Friday guy place, and he introduced the family atmosphere. So massive shout out to obviously Anne Swanson, who again does so much for
Which
the
is so important,
family
and
stand.
obviously a lot of clubs followed the Watford idea, didn't they? With
Yeah.
the family stands.
Yeah, so massive shout out again, Watford doing some fantastic things to support families coming to football, and yeah, again, another part of this beautiful history with the club. So we're just outside the Century Room, again, a room that was, Watford were one of the first teams to put this in, a room for people with disabilities to be able to come to the game if they don't like loud noise, if they don't like things that can be in a normal football atmosphere, but for people to enjoy the game. What a fantastic thing, what a fantastic
Brilliant
initiative
thing.
this is.
Definitely, mate. Yeah, Watford Football Club, spot on.
Yeah, as I say, fantastic place. And what's also good is hearing the stories of people who have started their journey supporting Watford in the Century Room, who then actually make it into the stands and watch games, and that's what we want. And as I say, fantastic. Well done, Watford. A huge, great support for autistic people. Well done.
So a huge thank you to Watford Football Club, and hopefully today we've shown you exactly why we wanted to start and finish a Watford Football Club, the kind of bits and pieces behind the football, if you like, the heart of the club that has been such a big part of what we've done, and as I say, to continue to work with AnnaKennedyOnline. So a massive thank you to Watford Football Club for their support on this today. I also want to say that I had the boyhood dream of being in the tunnel, and we were able to stand on the sidelines like a new signing. And I wanted one of those as kind of our finale. And I'm going to show you what my expectation was. And then in reality, what actually happened. We had loads of fun at Watford. And as I say, this hopefully here will show you what it could have been and what it was. So, massive thank you to Watford, and here comes our finale. That's what the boyhood Richard thought it would look like. This was the reality.
So a massive thank you to Watford and their sprinkler system for supporting us today. We are Walk for Autism, the stadium tour, coming from Vicarage Road on the 24th and 25th of August.
We do it together.
We do it together with the
Thank you, Watford Football Club.
So, as we bring another episode to a close, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has supported so far. So, we are going to start from the top. We have got the Walk for Autism, the stadium tour for AnnaKennedyOnline, coming to you, being walked by Inside the Orange / Inside the Yellow podcast and Team Goddo. We're joining forces once again to walk this stadium tour, Walk for Autism. We're going to be visiting 12 London stadiums in 2 days. It's a 65-mile walk, and we want your help. Also, we have signed the amazing Luther Blissett up to the band. He is going to be supporting us on the walk too. We have got some kits that have been designed, and I'm going to say, I've seen them, guys. They will be coming to you soon. We've got the kits from Born Anxious, and they look delicious. They are fantastic, and for this event, they are perfect, and we cannot wait to bring you them in the near future. So keep posted, keep listening to the podcast, keep watching, see our social media. That is all where you will be able to find everything that's coming forward, but especially those kits will be coming to you soon. We have had the amazing support from people such as Frank Lampard, Leon Barnett, Harry Redknapp, Jessica Jane Applegate. That list will continue to come. So again, keep posting. We have got so much more content to bring you in the next few months. We want to say a massive thank you to Watford Football Club, to Fulham, to QPR, to Arsenal, to Chelsea, to Leyton Orient, to so many more clubs that are coming forward now and supporting with our walk. We will bring in you more club footage as well, not just today, not just the Watford stuff. We've got even more clubs coming forward, and we want to say a massive, massive thank you to them, to Chelsea, to Brentford. We have got a lot coming your way. We need your help, though. The only way that we can make this successful is by supporting, donating, sharing, making this as big as we can to raise awareness, acceptance, and promote inclusion of autistic people, and supporting small charities such as the massively hearted AnnaKennedyOnline. We continue to work for them. We will continue to raise money for them. And as I say, we want you to visit our GoFundMe page and help us push this as far as we can. We are, at time of recording, at £750 raised of £1,000 target. We are so close to the target, it's unbelievable. And we haven't even stepped foot anywhere yet. We will be bringing you more updates around all our fundraising in later episodes as well. So much there that you can support with. We want you to support. Please help us. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode. And as always, goodbye and take care. And just a couple of reminders, the bid in for the QPR 23-24 sign shirt has been finished. It's been completed. The winner will be announced on social media today on the 16th of June. We will be bringing you more information about the winner in a later episode, but on social media today, we will be announcing the winner. And I can finally say as well, we will be bringing you an episode next on Friday at 5 p.m. So you're going to get double the content. We're going to be doing an episode on Friday at 5 and the usual Sunday 10 a.m. release as well. So you're going to have 2 episodes every week for the price of one. Well, for the price of none. So tune in on Friday for our next episode, which will be starting off our Friday releases. See you then, guys. Goodbye and take care.